Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I am here with the Xiaomi F21 Pro, but this time around the Chin F21 has a new system called Dumbdroid, so I'm recommending it for all of you. Here are the frequently asked questions. As a refresher, essentially, I have covered this device in the past and I have recommended it to so many people. And the reason why I'm recommending it again is because this company decided to revive this device, update it, bring it to the 2026 system, Android 14. If you can believe it, it was stuck in Android 11 for such a long time. So if I know and I go into the system right here, they have an OTA updater. So now you are going to be able to receive updates from this company. And you also have, not that one, you also have the ability to get new updates into the version of the operating system, Android 14, but also on the security patches. Now, this is up to October 1, 2025. That is quite an advancement for this device. This device was essentially forgotten by the company and never received security updates. So now we have it up to October 1, 2025, and they're working on bringing updates into 2026. This is also for another device called the Duve R77, but here in America, the only one that works is the Xiaomi Chin F21 and only with T-Mobile and only in very limited areas. I do not recommend this device, unfortunately, even with the Dumb Droid build for people in the United States yet. There is not a good reliability, but for those of you in Europe or Asia, I definitely recommend it. And as you saw in the frequently asked questions, there are some small, quality of life improvements. Like, for example, you can start typing the numbers right here, and you are going to be able to jump right straight into the call application. Same thing when the device is locked. If you have a PIN, you're going to be able to start inputting it and to the keyboard without having to unlock first. I don't have a PIN on this one, so I cannot show you that uh, application or that feature right there. But they also have included two different differentiating factors. The first one is that, yes, it does come with the Play Store if you want. You can also get a completely vanilla Lineage OS version that does not require the Play Store. And that is good if you don't want Google Apps in your life. I just decided to flash the Google Apps to make sure that I can mention that it's also available. But then they included this app blocker where you can permanently block certain apps. So if you don't want a browser, you can confirm right here, or you don't want Google Play services, or you don't want a music player, or whatever it is that you don't want, you can confirm you don't want it. You can permanently block it and then not access it ever again. So now, as you see, it has been completely removed. The browser used to be here in this position, but now it has been completely removed. And you can set up a pin to be able to not unblock it, or to be able to return again to using it. So you can also, if you don't want to permanently block, you can add or remove apps that can be blocked, a soft block. So this is, for example, if you want to block the music player, but you want to do it only temporarily, or you want to block the, I don't know, the gallery or something like that, or any application. This is more like a hardcore digital well-being. And it comes with digital well-being as well. But if you want to permanently block something, you also are able to do that. And it will not be available, as you see right there. I cannot go back and untap it. So if you do it, these apps, as it says right there, these apps cannot be unblocked without a factory reset. That is a major, major improvement that is available to this. So you can be, let's say that it comes with a browser and you don't want it, you can block that. You can block any contacts, clock, and you are not going to be able to use those apps anymore. So if you don't want those apps, or if there are apps that it comes with that you might not need, then you're able to permanently block those apps. But again, only with a factory reset, you'll be able to access them again. So it's quite an elevated restriction. And of course, not everybody is going to do those things. Now, the device comes with a gallery, organic maps, so very simple things. And it comes with TT9. So if you are somebody that needs, for example, the engine to be reliable, so right here, hello, this is Jose. right there. Let's go back, Jose. And this is the typing experience. So it's not the regular typing experience that the Xiaomi Chin F21 used to come with. Now you have an even better experience. And of course, this is just a demonstration. You can look up certain areas. So like, let's say we're going to look for Denver, Colorado, right there. It is not downloaded. So we're going to download it. And then you can look into once it has downloaded, you can look into the map, but you also have the ability to zoom in and zoom out, a lot of little quality of life improvements with the keyboard. So now you don't have to zoom in and zoom out with the touchscreen. You also can manipulate a lot of the apps and use a lot of the features without having to interact with the touchscreen. And I personally think that those are the small quality of life improvements that this version of the Xiaomi F21 is going to enjoy. So if you have an F21 and you're outside of the United States, highly recommend that you flash Dumbdroid. And if you are in the United States, a little bit out of luck in this situation, unless you want to try it out and see if it works in your area. But this is just a small overview and a small re-recommendation of the F21, but this time with the Dumb Droid build, because again, just the small quality of life improvements that they have put into place, that you can now download applications and download an experience that makes this device usable again, secure, and free of trackers. That was another main concern for a lot of people. So very, very nice. I'm very excited about the future of this company. They are also not charging outrageous amounts for the installation or for selling you a device with this build. Again, all of those little things do matter, and I think they're starting to get a lot of trust from the community. So I just wanted to recommend them for those of you in the international market so that you are able to use it and that you're able to enjoy the benefits of a Xiaomi F21, a compact device with extra niceties, a hybrid device, of course, but again, with more functionality and with a private, better service and updates for the future. I hope this has been helpful. And if you have any questions about this device or any of the other devices that I have reviewed, make sure to put them in the comments below. I'll be interacting with you guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.